Okay, we are live with Mary, and Mary cleared PMP with all above target. I hope so. And she's going to share her journey. I just want to share one thing. She cleared PMP in 2 weeks. She came to me on 31st of March. It was my birthday. She gave CAPM. What was the date? Mary, you gave CAPM on which date?
Amer, can you repeat that? I have some trouble hearing you.
Yeah. So can you hear me now, Mary?
Hold on. Do you know what? Let me move myself from another room. Give me 1 second.
Sure,
Hold
sure,
on.
sure. So,
Hold
guys,
on.
she joined in my
Let
one-to-one.
me let me grab my headphones because that's probably why. Hold on. Give me one
Okay, okay.
second. Hold on. Amer, can you talk now to see if I can
Yes,
properly hear you?
can you hear me?
I can hear you better now. Yes.
Yes, good, great, great. So, Mary, you cleared PMP in 2 weeks or so. So, why don't you share us when did you join the program and when did you clear CAPM?
So I cleared CIPM in March 28th. And I called you, I remember I called you one day before, or 2 days before taking the exam. And I remember I was telling you, oh, I told my supervisor that I'm trying to take the CAPM and then I will take the PMP. And she was telling me, oh, I don't think you're ready. I don't think you have enough experience on budget. And then I called you and I said, well, I want to do this in August, probably. And you told me, okay, why are you waiting until August? And I was just thinking at that moment, oh, probably I should wait more time. And you told me, no, 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 no. Why you don't want to take it right away? Like, you need to take it right away. So take your CAPM. You gave me some tips before the CAPM exam. Take your CAPM, and then 2 days after, come to me, and we will start working on the PMP. And that was basically, that was 2 weeks ago. That was 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, that was 2 weeks ago. And when she cleared the exam, she came to me, and then we started working it. Since she joined one-to-one program, I totally customized the program according to her requirement. Now, I just want to add something here. She gave me surprise. In my opinion, we have to do few more things. So why? I want to know why did you hurry? For you are going good,
Do
and
you know? Do you know? Do you know why I'm here? I think that as that was just one of the issues that I recognized that I had was that I was really I didn't know how to slow down because I have been taking tests all my life, just having it up, memorizing things. And I think that something that really helped me is just to identify how you provided us with the technique on how to really read the questions, plus the material. Most of the material did it was not the same of the CAPM, but a vast majority was the same. And I said, you know what? Probably this is the right time because I just read all this material and I'm just doing the questions. And when I put my time and I really slow down, I see the progress and I see the value. Let me just give it a try. And this was on me because I didn't even tell you. Let me give it a try. Let me see how it goes. Let me see if the questions are the same. And if I don't pass it, I'm just gonna come back to Amer and say, hey, I did this on my own without even just finishing everything. This is the result. This is what I have to concentrate on. And when I just click on the next tab and I saw that I passed the exam, I was just insane.
yeah, yeah. Many students actually have started doing these things with me, giving me surprise. But I specifically said last week, don't give me surprise anymore. But still, you went ahead and you did it. Okay, okay, Mary. Let's talk about this thing. You are in US, right?
Yes, I am.
In which state?
And New Jersey.
New Jersey. And we did talk about giving exam home or online, and you shared that you preferred online because you also give CAPM in home, and
Right,
you were okay with that. So
right,
you gave exam in home, right?
right. That's correct.
Can you walk us from the first? like starting procedure, what the procedure is for those people who want to give exam in home? Can you walk us through that procedure?
Yes, actually, they're very strict. They when you start the exam, before you start the exam, you get a link to just log into the computer that you're going to use 48 hours before the test, just to test the equipment and ensure that that is the computer you're going to use. Then on on the test date, you are required to log in 30 minutes before the test starts, and they will make you take a picture of your ID, show the ID in real life through camera, take a picture of the entire room where you're going to take the exam, and also grab your computer and move the computer around the entire room to make sure that they see whatever was portrayed on the picture. Once they
Okay.
see that there's nothing on the desk and that you're clear and that everything is where it's supposed to be, then they give you the heads up and tell you, yes, you can move forward with the exam.
Okay. Okay. So how did you manage that time in the exam?
So they give you 2 minutes breaks. They give you the first 10 minutes breaks. I'm sorry. They give you two breaks of 10 minutes. So the first break was 60 questions. After the 60 questions, you get the 10 minutes. I took like a 5 minute break just to grab some water real quick. And then the second break is at the 120 questions. That's also a 10-minute break, but I just took like a 5 minute break and just went to the bathroom and stretched myself a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I finished within 25 minutes before the exam was actually scheduled to finish.
Mm-hmm.
I felt tempted to go back and review, but I realized something. During one of the tests that I was doing with you, I realized that if I concentrate too much on the answers and I pay way too much attention on the answers instead of just doing elimination techniques, I deviate myself from the right answer, and I kept like making mistakes just by just looking at the answers like probably 4 or 5 times and changing my answer. So I didn't want to go back to change my answers again because I saw how that affected me, and I just said, "Do you know what? Let me just submit all the answers and let's just hope for the best."
Okay. So how much time you took for the first 60 and how much time you took for the second 60?
I took 5 minutes for both.
Okay, okay. Uh, okay, that's a good thing. Okay, we are getting a lot of congratulation here, starting from Usman Khan, Qazi Jalil, Jeremy, Usman, Mahmood. Congratulations, Mary, Amir Sohail. Okay, how you manage PMP exam time? So she just shared how did she manage the exam PMP time. Guys, if you have any question regarding PMP, this girl actually cleared. I have a batch program in 20 minutes, and I just message basically Mary. I asked her like she's studying on because we had Good Friday and then tomorrow is Easter, right?
Right,
So
right.
I asked her like, are you busy there or are you studying? So she did not reply me immediately. Normally she does. She's a very early riser person. She wake up like at 4 a.m. and study at that time. She did not reply me. And I said, okay, you must be busy. And now she replied me with one screen. And that screen was congratulations. I said, what?
I saw your test and I said, no, I need to reply to him once I pass this test.
This was an interesting thing. Okay, so okay, another question from how many PMP practice exam you take? Can you share experience with an audience? Okay, so let's talk about those things. Since you are already CAPM certified, you already know the stuff a lot. So you did 50-50 question per topic.
Yes, I did all the 50 questions for each topic.
How important they were?
Extremely important. I feel that many of those questions were very relevant to the real life test. Those questions were extremely important. And those questions provided me like with a first hand experience of what the PMP might look like. So those are very extremely important
I
questions.
remember the first topic you did like you were like I thought I have to remember things and in CAPM I have been remembering things, but
Yeah.
now PMP exam is all situational and interesting thing. Second thing we need to work with you was making you slow down. Making you, that was very hard. But even in the exam, you were fast. That's why you were left with 20 to 25 minutes.
Yes, I know, because I have heard that some people in your lessons learned with other people, they usually finish like right on time, 5 minutes before, 10 minutes before. Even when I started the exam, I think that I was just like being myself, and just doing it very quickly. And during the exam, like when I was going through the 20th question, I said, no, let me breathe and let me read each question. I'm not going to rush this.
Okay. Okay. So you did then people question. I'll come to that question later on. You did people the Udemy simulator question. You did that. How many you did?
I did five.
Which one? People or process?
People.
How important they were for the exam point of view?
Extremely important. Extremely important. I feel that you were mentioning, I think in one of the videos, how the people domain was like 42% of the exam. I can almost testify that it's 85%. It's
That's
basically
yeah. That's
everything.
okay. People domain was the most important domain in the entire exam, right? And if we talk about people, we have stakeholder communication and team, which was the
Right.
most dominant area in the exam.
Teams. Teams.
Team,
It's all
team,
about how you manage your teams, how you communicate with the teams, and what do you do with the team, and how you support the team. It's mainly about the teams.
team. It's all about that. How many calculation questions?
One.
One CPI, SPI, right?
Only one. Only one in the entire exam. Only one.
Any critical path question?
Around five. I would say around five.
You have to calculate critical path.
Oh, no, 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 no. Just related to the critical path in the schedule, and what to do just to bring the project back on schedule, but not to calculate the critical path at
No,
all.
it's okay.
No.
That's if it was because in last 2 years, like from 2021 till now, no one has ever received any question. I was like
No.
shocked that what has just happened. Okay,
No.
so
You don't have to calculate that.
what about compliance? How heavy that compliance topic was because that was something new for you, business environment. How many questions were
Compliance. I remember that I got at least 20 questions regarding compliance. At least, yes, a good handful of questions regarding compliance. Yeah.
okay? Good handful questions about compliance. What about risk, quality, and procurement?
Risk, maybe four questions, and procurement, I think I only saw two.
So
I
people, all about people.
is I'm telling you, 85% of the exam was teams and people and stakeholder. 85% of the exam.
Guys, I just want to share one thing with you that Mary only was 2 weeks with me, but she joined every single coaching call. And even if she was unable to join any coaching call, she used to message me, I'm extremely sorry, I was busy there. And then she used to watch the recorded version. So now, Mary, my question to you is how important those coaching calls are.
Extremely important, because in the coaching calls we learn how other people solve the problems, and how you solve the problems, and how different the perspective is, and you actually learn how to break down the question and how to choose the best possible answer. I will encourage everybody who has time or doesn't have the time to make the time to join the coaching calls.
They should join the coaching calls and they should learn how to solve the questions. Okay.
Absolutely.
So Mohsin is saying, congratulations, is my certified PMP batch 12. Amit from US. Okay, how many questions you practice? You did share that. How the exam pattern, sense of question ratio, she did share that. 85% was from the people. Venkat, okay, saying congratulations. Now Venkat is helping a lot of students to pass the PMP exam. Now, interestingly, now comes the most important part that I always love to do that. First of all, Mary, I want to share a request, one thing from you. And that thing is you did CAPM, you were studying for a long time. And then you immediately started doing PMP. I guess apart from one day when you had some emergency, you study every single day and
Every single day.
more
Every
than
single day.
we
two
agreed
to
on
three
two.
hours average.
Yeah, we agreed on 2 hours, but you studied more than 2 hours.
Yes.
So Now maybe it's the time for celebration also. Easter, give the time to family, relax.
No,
You
thank
already
you, Mer.
achieved, yeah, you already achieved a lot of things in these two, and I would say in like last 20 days. Well, CAPM and then PMP. I know, I understand that you have other goals, and we will talk about that later on.
Yes.
But now I really want you, Mary, to relax, enjoy some time. I guess Dumbledore and the Secrets, uh, Fantastic Beat and Secrets of Dumbledore is out, so maybe go and watch it if you are a movie person with that
I
taste.
am.
Yeah. So Zakir is saying congratulations. Syed Muhammad Shoaib is saying congratulations. And the next thing, the most important thing for me, my mantra of life, each one teach one. You know, there are so many PMP aspirant in the group that I added you,
Yes.
and I need you to help them. How you can help? The step one, be active on that WhatsApp group, as Venkat is, as Usman is, other people is. And after Easter, or maybe after 2 3 days when you are relaxed, then we can talk further how more you can help them.
Oh,
Okay,
absolutely. Absolutely. I will totally do that because the
with
support
that,
group was really good. But thank you, Amir. I couldn't have done it without you.
thank you very much, and enjoy your day, and best of
Thank
luck for
you.
20.
You too. Happy Easter.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Would have not been able to clear the exam if Amir Ali would have not been there. I would have not been.
I did not believe that I will be able to clear my PMP within a month.
I don't know what to say actually. Like I'm kind of like really
And I
trembling.
got my results and I was above target in all three categories.
Wow.
So